本日の試合では FVS フットボールビデオサポートシステムを導入いたします。この FVS とは VAR ビデオアシスタントレフェリーの簡易版代替システムとして FIFA が試験導入しているものです。チームがビデオ判定をリクエストできる新しい仕組みです。詳しい内容は VTR をご覧ください。
The football video support FES system will continue to be implemented in AFC competitions at the AFC Women's Champions League 2025-26 quarterfinals following its debut in the group stage. The FES system is intended for competitions with limited number of cameras, providing a simplified and cost-effective alternative to VAR. This technology is fundamentally different from the VAR system since there are no video match officials of incidents, therefore not automatically checked. A team's head coach is responsible for requesting a referee decision. However, as the team's head coach might be too far from where a relevant incident occurs, any player or substitute may recommend that the coach request a review. The head coach can ask for a review by twirling their finger and handing a review request card to the fourth official. This card must be submitted immediately after the incident to avoid unnecessary delays and to conform with the rules of the game, which do not allow a decision to be changed once play has restarted. Additionally, after a goal is scored, the fourth official will check the replay footage on the monitor and inform the referee if a clear and obvious offence was committed by the attacking team in the attacking phase of play and led directly to the goal. Unless the decision is factual, the referee will review the replay footage and then make a final decision. Once the review request card is handed over to the fourth official, the referee will be informed and, if play has stopped and not restarted since the incident, the referee will go to the referee review area to assess the replay footage. If play has continued since the incident, the referee will stop play when the ball is in a neutral zone and go to the referee review area to review the replay footage. The referee will be assisted by a qualified replay operator, who will show replay footage from various angles at different speeds as requested by the referee. The FES system is used only in the event of a clear and obvious or a serious missed incident in relation to goal or no goal, penalty or no penalty, direct red cards, not second yellow cards, mistaken identity, when the referee cautions or sends off the wrong player of the offending team. Each team is allowed to review requests during the match. If a match goes to extra time, each team is given a third review request. Any unused review requests may be carried forward and used in extra time and penalty shootout. In the event that a review by the referee results in the original decision being changed, the team will take the review request and the review request file is returned to the head coach. Conversely, if the review proves unsuccessful, with the initial decision by the referee confirmed after the review, the team forfeits a review request. The introduction of the football video support system signals a significant milestone for Asian.
It's the biggest stage in Asian women's continental football, and today we turn the page to a new chapter. It's the second year of the AFC Women's Champions League and the first game in the knockout stage. Welcome to the first quarterfinal of the 2025-26 AFC Women's Champions League. We have a thriller up first for you today from Tokyo Stadium. It is Tokyo Verdy Beleza of Japan playing the Stallion Laguna FC of Philippines on what is picture-perfect conditions for football, 19 degrees and absolutely beautiful. Hardly a breath of wind in the air as the fans have showed up and showed out for their Tokyo Verdy Beleza. It is a lot of tradition, precision and pedigree coming in from this club and these fans. A club that has defined excellence in Japan for generations. They are fresh off a league title domestically and they are one of the favourites in this competition. Came into the season for the AFC Women's Champions League ranked near the top. They were third in the ranking for clubs. They clinched their maiden Japanese League title in 2024-25, and prior to that, in the previous form of their domestic league, the Nadeshiko League as it was previously known, they were champions multiple times in a row over the past decade. 17 Nadeshiko League titles before the inception of the WE League as it is currently known. On the other side, though, the fearless rise of Stallion Laguna FC, carrying the hopes of the Philippines and a region eager to prove it belongs on this stage right alongside the Japanese contenders. This is not just a knockout match. It is a collision of football cultures and a yardstick for progress, a glimpse into the future of the women's game across Asia. So it's a massive afternoon here from Tokyo. My name's Kate Allman. It is a thrill to be bringing you the action in the first quarterfinal of this AFC Women's Champions League. Building on the success of last year's first inaugural Champions League for the women, and of course the prior format of the game, the AFC Women's Club Championship, which ran for 4 editions from 2019. This Champions League is a new era of progress and momentum for the women's game. It has delivered plenty of memorable moments last season when Chinese side Wuhan Jiangda Women's FC were crowned champions after overcoming Melbourne City FC in the final. An absolute thriller. That one went down to the wire, extra time and penalties. This year, we featured 21 teams from 21 countries, and they have been whittled down to these quarterfinals. 8 teams, 4 matches across this weekend, looking for a place in the semi-final to then, of course, contest in the final that will be played in a centralised location. And what a scene from Tokyo Stadium. Japanese flag being unfurled. This is the premier stage for club football. It brings together the best from across Asia. What a clash we have at hand. So Tokyo Verdy Beleza, one of the giants of Japanese women's football, a side built on their fandom and their technical excellence structure. They have been known for playing with pedigree. A number of national team players in this lineup face off against the rising force from the Philippines. This is Stallion Laguna FC on your screen. They carry momentum, they have ambition, they have a belief that this new era of Asian football belongs to everyone, including them. And of course, many of these players fresh off the back of the AFC Asian Women's Cup, playing in Australia, just finished 1 week ago with Japan crowned the champions. There is plenty of expectation on this Japanese side today. So Tokyo Verdy Beleza, a club whose name carries real weight across women's football. One of the most decorated and respected sides in Japan's domestic game. A team built on a long tradition of producing technical excellence and international talent faces off against the challengers. The story of ambition in motion. Stallion Laguna FC, one of the teams that were third best placed in their group, managed to scrape through. They were ranked 7th in the AFC club rankings at the start of the season, but they have added a few new players to their lineup, and they are playing with belief today. Claimed the domestic cup in the PFF Women's League in the Philippines in 2024, and then placed second in their 2025 league season on goal difference. Top-tier domestic national team of the Philippines, of course, PFF Women's League. Both teams in position. The quarterfinal stage of the AFC Women's Champions League is set. We are just about ready to go. Different journeys to this moment, but the same destination now. 90 minutes between one team and a semi-final. So the whistle goes, and we are underway in this AFC Women's Champions League quarter-final. Tokyo Verdy Beleza immediately go forward. They settle into their rhythm as they face off against Stallion Laguna FC. It's Japan's top domestic league club facing off against the Philippines. In Japan, the side want to go early and direct to goal. Tokyo Verdy Beleza, of course, such a stallion of the domestic league in Japan. Looking to cross in there and almost turn towards goal by Naomoto, the midfielder. Now, goalkeeper for Stallion Laguna FC is, of course, Olivia McDaniel, goalkeeper that we pointed out earlier. Here comes Tokyo again, and that's gone wide. Great defense by Stallion Laguna. As they continue to harangue, it is Hiwatari, the 20-year-old striker for Tokyo. Second top scorer in the team nationally in their domestic league. Great. In by Cano. Nudged towards goal and nearly directed back in. The Philippine side able to defend well. Tokyo gain back possession. There's 4 defenders in the way. They'll have a strike, and it is cleared. Mayo Doko. There is the coach for Tokyo Verdy Beleza, Naoki Kusuneze, the current head coach of Japan's women's national under-17 football team, former manager of the Urawa Red Diamonds, who also play in the WE League. There is Ernie Nieres, the former Philippines national team coach, now coaching Stallion Laguna FC. Coached the McDaniels when they were playing for Philippines. So they have a long relationship. Read each other's minds. Here's Shino Matsuda for Tokyo. Goes out wide to Kitamura. 26-year-old defender out of Osaka. Matsuda looking for a cross. It's a beautiful cross towards goal. And nearly past the keeper by Hiwatari. Brilliant. You can see Tokyo Verdy Beleza immediately settling into their rhythm. They have established control so early and already circulating possession to stretch the pitch. They will go forward at any opportunity. We sort of expect this from the Japanese side. They are known for their technical excellence. They have bred many a national team player, and certainly they house their own national team stars in this current lineup. Their goalkeeper is Shu Oba, who touches it forward and throws it up to Doko. Doko can't get hold of that. So Shu Oba, she played US college football, has one cap in the national team for the Ole Miss Rebels. That's her college team. Here's Hiwatari. Decides to reverse out, finds Doko. Now Kano. Kano, nice move inside, beats the defence and crosses straight to the keeper. McDaniel safely falls on that one. Well, Otto Kano, the intelligent centre midfielder, Beleza will be looking to get her on the ball often to control the tempo. Hiwatari touches it out wide. They go down the left wing, and this looks like it's offside for Tokyo, but nevertheless, McDaniel gets there first. Long clearance by the keeper. Tokyo Verdy have to go all the way back to their own keeper, Shu Oba. They'll send it off into touch at the halfway mark. There is their captain, McDaniel. Played extensively in the US. Featured for the Philippines in the AFC Women's Asian Cup. Their top scorer in the Champions League so far. Naomoto sends it back to defender Muramatsu, one of the stars of their team, captain, national team player. So there's McDaniel's sister, Olivia McDaniel. Those two both play on the Philippines national side, born in the USA and California. Previously played college football for Cal State and earned their stripes there before playing for their mother's national side, the Philippines. Here's Muramatsu. Tokyo continue to attack Doko. Crossing ball was good, defense was better. The Philippines side continue to press back out. Here's a counter attack. Opportunity for Stallion Laguna to take possession for the first time. And an attacking move, but they just don't have the support for their strikers. The fast ball for Tokyo. Can they keep it in? Hiwatari does really well, waits for the supporting run, turns inside, looked at goal, instead opted to pass. Defense is good. Here's Doko. Doko still has it. Passes inside now. Binsumida. Mayo Doko. Touchdown for Kano. Is Naomoto. She can't get through traffic. And Stallion Laguna do really well to defend out. Laguna go back to their keeper, Olivia McDaniel. Trying to find a way through. Their defenders have been under such pressure. They've got Valeria Rios, new to the team, been under relentless pressure at the back. Came in to the team part of this quarterfinal squad. Of course, Stallion Laguna adding a number of new players to their team to try to contest this knockout stage of the AFC Women's Champions League. Japan, Tokyo on the burst. Here they come. This is the best look at goal they've had so far. Can't get through on that occasion. Well, that was really good by Moka Hiwatari. Didn't quite shoot early enough, and defense came in quickly by Shariza Lemoran. Stallion Laguna. This is a beautiful popping ball over the top. Hiwatari can't get a hold of it. Of course, all of the Japanese club sides pride themselves on one-touch passing. You can see it on full display here through Tokyo Verdy. Naomoto with a beautiful ball forward. Naomoto has a strike from long distance and sails just over the crossbar. Well, she got the coach out of his seat. Naoki Kusanese almost did a hamstring standing up for that one. Of course, Yuzuho Shiokoshi on screen, the team's top scorer in their national domestic league, has started every game this season, subbed off in just the one. They're looking to get her in front of goals. Dribbling in, Shiokoshi made a good run in behind, but Filipino defense is even better once more. This is looking better for Laguna. Beautiful ball forward for Tokyo and right in front of goal. This is the opportunity for Hiwatari. But she's called offside, and the ball forward by Mayo Doko was pinpoint. Hiwatari just timed the run a little bit too early. Well, it's close, that's for sure. Shiokoshi racing forward. Now Sumida goes out left. Looking for the cross to Shiokoshi. Shiokoshi just wide. That is one she would want back. Right in front of goal, almost a miscommunication with her teammate. This cross is absolutely pinpoint from Kitamura. Hiwatari almost getting in her way there. Had to try to put the brakes on, and Shiakoshi misses as she tried to get around the keeper, Olivia McDaniel. So for Tokyo Verdy Beleza, a great start, plenty of possession, and already so many chances in front of goal. Here's another opportunity right in front of goal. Hiwatari has to turn on the brakes and reverse out to find a better angle. Here's Kano. Kano on the run, tight angle, looks for the cross and gets the keeper's hands. The Tokyo Verdy Beleza, who reached the quarterfinals for the first time in this AFC Champions League. This is the first time they've had a club in the quarterfinals, men's or women's. For Ernie Nieres, coach of Stallion Laguna, on screen, it's an important one too. It's the first time their club has qualified in a Champions League. On the white shirts today, it is cherry blossom season in Japan, and he said the pink today needs to be played as red. They need to play hard and show respect for this Japanese side by giving their best game, knowing that Tokyo would not make it easy for them. Daniel. Apologies, Japan. Tokyo running around the corner looking for the chance to go in. Kitamura couldn't do so. Nanami Kitamura, another national team player for Japan, has played with them in the under-17s, 19s and under-20s. Formerly played with Osaka Sakai, but joined Tokyo Verdy in 2019 and has been with them ever since. 2021 she joined, in fact. Here's Sumida. Good ball inside the box. Tokyo have to go back out again. Shiakoshi trying to find room to shoot. Defense is good from Stallion Laguna. Here's the best chance we've seen for Stallion Laguna, and the pass was no good for McDaniel on the attack. That is as good as we've seen an attacking option. Here's McDaniel. Number 8 got her leg heavily strapped, that left quad. Chandler McDaniel, something you hope is just precautionary for such an important player in their team. Here's Tokyo, one-on-one with the keeper, and it's too good to be true. Called offside. Olivia McDaniel comes right out of the penalty area to kick this long and try to find the other penalty area for Stallion Laguna to attack. Tokyo in possession right back. Here's Shiokoshi. Some of the best skills in the world. Shiokoshi finds Kano. And Matsuda can't get control of it. Here's an opportunity for Laguna. One player down after that run. Referee Kim Yu-jeong is going to stop the play for a second as we take another look at it. Oh, a heavy collision. Matsuda colliding from the Japanese side. Great ball into a dangerous area. Stallion, Laguna. Trying to get their first shot away on goal. That's almost great from Shariza Lemoran. The first save had to be made by Shu Oba of Tokyo. Yuki Aoki and the goalkeeper keep things a little too tight. But they clear it safely. Here's Shiokoshi waiting for the overlapping run down the right wing. Maya Doko will win this throw in. Doko lofting a searching ball into the box. Naomoto had a look at goal, looks for the short cross, and that is going to be tipped over the byline for a corner. It's a beautiful ball, breaking lines by Naomoto. Tokyo fans getting louder in Tokyo Stadium. Otto Kano to kick in this corner. Goalkeeper came way out, and that ball crossed over the byline almost towards goal. The angle no good, but an open goal on offer for Tokyo Verdy. Good defense by the Philippine side. Yuna Aoki, the 17-year-old defender, in the opportunity there. Hiwatari chasing this ball down. A lot of pressure on Piu Pue in defense for Stallion Laguna. Piu Pue, one of the newer team members of this side, joined after the group stage. She's the defender from Myanmar, has represented Myanmar women's national team and came across from Yangon United. She'll receive some attention after that collision. Let's take another look at it as Piu Pue desperately trying to defend against the onslaught of Tokyo's attackers. Tussling with Hiwatari. Here's Doko. Doko once more, had a look inside, goes to Kano. Kano finds Shiokoshi. Shiokoshi makes a move and cannot connect with Hiwatari. Philippine defenders are the first to it. Davidson to throw this ball in. Kenna Davidson, 31-year-old out of Hawaii. First Hawaiian to play in the UEFA Champions League she was when she got a contract over in Ireland. So Pugh Play looks okay after she had some physio attention. Of course, beautiful conditions for football, 19 degrees in Tokyo. The home side with a chance now from distance, and that's too high by Maya Doko. Maya Doko has had a number of opportunities in front of goal. This one certainly aggressive from way outside the box, but within her reach usually. Goes too high. Nice turn on the ball by Tokyo. They've been so patient with their build-up play and then looking for the chance to go forward. Here is one. An opportunity in front of goal. They still can't finish. Tokyo Verdy Beleza with Hiwatari blazing through. Cannot find the final touch. And Stallion Laguna's goalkeeper, Olivia McDaniel, has been under so much pressure. She got a touch to it there, an important one, creating the corner for the Japanese side. Tokyo continue to build up outside the box, and this goes right wide. McDaniel in goals is pulling her hair out. She's trying to get her players to go to the ball earlier. And that's exactly what Kusanese doesn't want. He is trying to get his players to continue to push. Only a matter of time before something falls for Tokyo. They have had all of the possession. They have been so dominant with their passing. Barely had to defend. Here's Naomoto. Looked for the run from Mayodoko, but those two not on the same page. So if we look at Stallion Laguna, they are a continental debutant. It's their first time the club has had a team qualifying in the Asian Champions League. They claimed their domestic cup, the PFF Women's League, in 2024. And of course, results were mixed in the group stage. They lost 1-0 to Ho Chi Minh City. They lost 7-0 to Melbourne City, but they were able to get a 5-0 win against Lion City. They have a number of internationals, including the McDaniels and Shariza Lemoran. And it's been a remarkable rise for the Philippines women's game in recent years, including their historic FIFA Women's World Cup debut in 2023. This goalkeeper, Olivia McDaniel, part of the heartbeat of the team alongside her sister, Olivia McDaniel. Pupway lofts one forward through the air. The opportunity now to go forward. Hiwatari in front of goal. Hiwatari can't get past the brick wall that is Olivia McDaniel. Well, McDaniel has had more touches than anyone on the team so far for Stallion Laguna. Here's a run by Kaya Hawkinson. Now another American that also plays for the Philippines. Midfield arm wrestle. Tokyo come away with it. Here's Otokano. Finds now Moto looking for Kano and the run on. It's tipped out of danger by Stallion's defensive line once more. Has been the best look at goal that Iwatari has had so far. Almost beat the keeper, but McDaniel's hands have been so good. Cube busy in defence for Laguna. Now Moto cuts through two, cuts across. Got the better of one defender. It's booted out of danger for a moment. Doko continues to attack for the Japanese side. Rebounds out to Naomoto. She'll have to be fast to keep this in. Naomoto beats the defender. Has a free shot inside the box. Doko in and out for the Japanese side and straight back to the keeper's hands. Olivia McDaniel should be taking a bow. She has kept her side in this game all day. For the past 30 minutes, she's been under an onslaught of attack. And somehow, Tokyo Verdy Beleza have still not scored. You can see Mia Moore Mesa, the American defender who joined Stallion Laguna from KFF Lazinia in Albania. Hot under the attack. Here's a run forward by Matsuda. Crossing ball. Oh, it's gone over again. Hiwatari just cannot find the breakthrough goal. They've got to remain patient, Tokyo Verdy, and ruthless when the moment arrives. They've had all of the sustained pressure, all of the territory. They just need the key to unlock it. Muramatsu. In fact, it's Naomoto looking for Kano. Kano looking for a cross, loops one in. It's first to the defensive feet. Pupue. Pupue has been huge. What an import player from Myanmar for Stallion Laguna. Here's Naomoto. It's between the legs of Hiwatari. Moto goes back to Sumida. Here's a chance for Hiwatari. Got to beat one defender. And cannot get through. Really excellent defense by the Philippine side. But still with a chance. Hiwatari, toe onto the ball there. Can't control it. McDaniel is there to clean up. Collision as two players go to ground. They'll quickly throw it in, Tokyo. Send another ball wide once more. Naomoto. Kano. Kano again. Such a midfield distributor. Aoki goes backwards, finds her captain Muramatsu, who's searching for a way through Kitamura. They go down the left wing. Hiwatari is there to chase it. They'll get the throw in, Tokyo Verdy. Kusanose on his feet. He's been impatient with all of the possession that Tokyo have had. They still have nothing to show for it on the scoreboard. Here's a beautiful cross. Headed away first by the Filipinas. And that shot by Otto Kano, not enough power on it to really trouble Olivia McDaniel. If they've seen anything from McDaniel and the goalkeeping for Stallion Laguna, they will recognise it's going to take a little bit more to beat this goalkeeper. She does look to have hurt herself with that final save there. Of course, she's been so busy between the sticks. First string goalkeeper for the Philippines at the Asian Cup recently has been so busy in the national team. More than 50 international caps for this keeper. Here's another look at the shot of Kano. Kano just controlled it really well, but couldn't get the power on it after all of the hard work to get it to ground. And the teams take an opportunity to have a drink and have a discussion about what they might change. It's certainly been a flat afternoon out so far for the Tokyo Verdy fans, who have seen their club absolutely dominating under the blue skies of Tokyo at home. Unable to find the net at all so far. And a big part of that has been Olivia McDaniel in goal for Laguna. Mesa tries to clear, cannot. Tokyo take over. Shiokoshi. Naomoto back to Shiokoshi, being harangued by the defense of Stallion Laguna. Look at the skills from Shiokoshi, finds a way through and looking for Hiwatari. Ball out wide to Matsuda. Matsuda, crossing ball and nobody home. Well, that's a beautifully timed pass. If there had been a player running on at pace. As for Shiokoshi, well, demonstrating exactly why she is one of the Japanese national team players and has started every game this season for her club. Impeccable skills. It's her first season in Beleza colours after coming across from Urawa Reds. Of course, they played the Champions League last year. Here's a chance, the best they've seen. Shiokoshi powers one over the crossbar. Blazing through the defence. This time Rios couldn't do a thing about it. Shiokoshi looks to the skies. The fans continue their chants. Energy rising here in Tokyo Stadium. Counter-attack now for Laguna. Player goes to ground. They continue to run. And Santortor will be called up for that. Just a little too aggressive on the contact by the Burmese football player. Another player for the Myanmar national team. Runs over the top of her opposition. Aoki. Doko. Aoki finds a way straight through the midfield. Uses the pass out to Doko. Doko. Curling ball. Around the back to Naomoto. Naomoto forces the corner. Otokano with another corner for Tokyo Verdy. Can this be the breakthrough? After sustained pressure, all of the possession, all of the territory. Here is the crossing ball. Goes low towards the penalty spot. It's picked up by Shiyakoshi. She'll go around. Back outside. Still trying to force it in through the defence of Stallion Laguna, who parked every single player back inside the box. McDaniel chasing down for Laguna. Ball goes inside to Hiwatari. Hiwatari! The breakthrough comes for Tokyo Verdy Beleza, and it's Hiwatari blazing through. They were patient, they were precise, and absolutely ruthless when the moment arrived. Hiwatari scores first for the home side. Well, the build-up came off the back of an attack. There was almost a counter-attack by Stallion Laguna. They were a little impatient with their defence there, and where they've been so disciplined in defence, they let this one slip through, and Hiwatari with the skills at the final brilliantly turned play inside out and got around finally on the right boot. She's had so many chances in front of goal, and this one she will be happy with, as the fans will too. So Tokyo Verdy go 1-0 up late in the first quarter. In the first quarterfinal of this AFC Women's Champions League. Looking to score again. They go inside the box. And of course, looking for a way through to the semi-finals. Winners go through. Those who do not win end their story here for the AFC Women's Champions League. Here's Naomoto on Kano. Kano nutmegs the defender. Tortor gains possession for Laguna. It's taken back by Tokyo. Doko running forward with Hiwatari out wide. Hiwatari crosses back inside. Almost offside, but the play continues. And McDaniel goes down in that contested air ball. They win a free kick, the Stallion Laguna FC. Oh, big ball out of defence from McDaniel. Tokyo once again come up with possession though. Laguna are really trying to poke holes in the defence. They have been unable to. They've had only 1 or 2 chances in front of goal. One real opportunity to break through on the back of a counter-attack. McDaniel looking for space out the back. Matsuda gets there first. Their goalkeeper, Shu Orba, able to clear. There's a look at the picture-perfect day it is in Tokyo to be playing quarterfinals of this AFC Women's Champions League. Can't ask for much more for the home fans. A goal by their superstar, Iwatari, in the first half, and so much action to come. McDaniel wins possession for Stallion. Tokyo take it back once more through the midfield. They've just been pressing so hard. Shiyakoshi. Now Doko. Teammate does the splits. Nathanamoto who can't get to it. Doko will receive it back on the chest. Controls it down. Finds Sumida. Now Kano. Turn on the ball was beautiful by Shiyakoshi, and the shot was even better. Had to send McDaniel flying, a diving save. That is the power we know from Shiyakoshi. Played for the Urawa Reds last year, and the Japanese side that was playing in the AFC Champions League were unable to get through to the final. In fact, met the champions Wuhan Jiangda and were knocked out before the semi-final. Japan looking to go deeper this tournament. Their top club. Kano poking holes in defense, looking for a way through the one-on-one battle. Shiyakoshi won't get there this time. In fact, Iwatari looking for another chance. Battling against Valeria Rios, who has been outstanding in defense. New to the team again prior to the quarterfinal at centre back. She has been everywhere. And the defenders of Stallion Laguna have certainly been busier than their attackers so far. Hot touch by the goalkeeper. Tokyo has to get out of trouble. Delivers it to the midfield through Naomoto. Out wide now to Doko. Aoki. Doko. And that'll do it after 2 minutes of additional time. And 45 of the first half. That is the first half in the books in this knockout stage match. It's delivered exactly what we expected. Tokyo Verdy Beleza have, as anticipated, they've controlled long passages of possession. They have dictated the tempo, stretched the pitch, and they have looked the more composed side. Stallion Laguna FC are no passengers in this contest. Their defensive structure has been impressive. They have held firm for long periods, and they have kept Tokyo to just the one goal. At halftime, it's Tokyo Verdy Beleza 1, Stallion Laguna FC 0. So out they come once again. The second half of this AFC Women's Champions League quarter-final is just about to begin. It's Tokyo Verdy Beleza who hold the advantage. One goal the difference after a first half that largely followed the script, with Tokyo being patient, composed and in control, showing why they are such a dominant force in Japanese women's football. When the moment came, they were clinical. Hiwatari scoring in front of goal after a number of opportunities, and you expect this second half to have more opportunities as we see Momoko Honda, one of the newer additions to the team, preparing to come on as a substitute at half-time. It's Tokyo Verdy Beleza up 1-0 at half-time and showing the world why they are so dominant in Japan. They have dominated possession, they have had the lion's share of opportunities, but knockout football has a way of shifting quickly, and for this side, for Stallion Laguna FC out of the Philippines, the next 45 minutes is about belief as much as it is about execution. They've shown they can stay organised. Their defence has been clinical. Their goalkeeper, Olivia McDaniel, has kept them involved as they make substitutions as well. They bring on Mariah Layakan. Formerly with LaSalle, she moved to Stallion Laguna in 2026 in time for this knockout stage. So the next goal in this game feels enormous. Another for Tokyo. They take a firm grip on the way through to the semi-final. But for Stallion Laguna, if they're able to sink one, suddenly everything changes. The margin is so fine. That woman there, Chandler McDaniel, will have plenty to say about it. 45 minutes to play, a semi-final on the line. And the tension is only just beginning to build in this AFC Women's Champions League quarter-final. Tokyo Verdy Beleza hold the advantage 1-0 over Stallion Laguna FC after 45 minutes. There's just one goal, the difference. And Tokyo wearing the green today. Stallion Laguna out of the Philippines wearing the white. Of course, Tokyo playing at home with the home crowd advantage. They have been a force in Japanese women's football over the decades. If you don't know Tokyo Verdy Beleza, you don't know football in Japan. And here they are in the quarterfinals for the first time for their club, men's or women's. Crossing ball inside by a beautiful ball by Kitamura, sent over the crossbar. First touches by Momoko Honda coming on at halftime. Honda gets herself in great positions, ran that and timed her run absolutely perfectly. The first touch across by Iwatara, who's already scored once. And Honda, the 18-year-old, one of the superstars of this Tokyo side. Of course, they've won a record 17 Nadeshiko League titles before they clinched their first title in what is now known as the WE League. Champions of Japan in 2024 and 25. That is what earned them their position here. Have produced many players for the women's national team. One of the best development areas for Japanese national side players. And one of Japan's most decorated women's clubs. Stallion Laguna continue to be forced backwards to their goalkeeper, Olivia McDaniel, Philippine national goalkeeper. Jessica Shears is dispossessed, and here comes Tokyo. Numbers streaming forward. They go back outside. Caught Kano, Otokano. And this sets up Kitamura! Kitamura with an open right side. Makes no mistake. Beats the keeper. And sends the Tokyo fans flying. They are 2-0 up at home in the knockout stage of this AFC Women's Champions League. This is patient and it is clinical. One-touch passing around outside the box enabled Kitamura to get out on her own with no defenders in her way. And caps for the national team. Able to sink this one. Nanami Katamura Has 4 goals in the league in her domestic season and has just notched one in the quarterfinals of the Champions League. Got to be happy with that. So Tokyo, they inch closer to a semi-final berth for the first time in club history, men's or women's. They've made history already simply by being here today in the knockout stage, as have Stallion Laguna. First time both of these clubs have featured in a Champions League knockout stage. Of course, Stallion Laguna, they claimed their domestic cup as well in 2024. Playing the top-tier domestic National League of the Philippines. Here's Kitamura, fresh off scoring. Crossing and forces a corner off the toe of Pu Hui. Bodies jostle for position. Corner goes fast along the ground and opts an opportunity for Naomoto to send one flying. Unfortunately, couldn't find a corner, just found the hands of Olivia McDaniel, who's made countless saves already today. Big boot on her too, sends one long straight back into the midfield. Possession has been 72% in favour of Tokyo Verdy Beleza so far. Had 14 shots inside the box. Tokyo with another one coming. A chance for Shiyokoshi and Matsunaga. Can't find a way through. Here's McDaniel. Have to get her more involved at the front. They've just been unable to find a way through, and Tokyo take over again. They turn over in a dangerous position. Hiwatari tried to get onto her right foot to shoot, and in that process was dispossessed by Stallion Laguna's defense. Here comes Matsuda working with Sumida. Nice ball to Naomoto. She's got to beat a crowd. Sumida. Finds Shiyokoshi. Sets up a teammate on the right wing. Here's the cross back inside, and Naomoto, she can't get through traffic. And again, it is Valeria Rios, the centre back for Stallion Laguna, the last line of defence. That is a goal-saving block. Has been such a powerful addition to the team, Rios. For Stallion Laguna's defence, the score could be very different were it not for her. Tokyo continue their attack, relentless. McDaniel safely takes that one. Build up by Amanda Smith, looking for McDaniel for Stallion Laguna. McDaniel meets the feet of Aoki. Chandler McDaniel, their captain, has played alongside her sister in goals, Olivia McDaniel, both here in this club side and also for the Philippines national side for many years. Their brother Finn plays for the men's national team in the Philippines. All the siblings play for Stallion Laguna, and their father Clint is actually a part of the team's coaching staff. So it is a family affair for the McDaniels. Kitamura. Searching ball for Matsuda. In front of goal now. Hiwatari. Hiwatari! It's bounced off the crossbar, but the ball called back by the offside judge. Just slightly mistimed the run, Hiwatari. Of course, the first goal scorer was Hiwatari. She is the top goal scorer in their domestic league. 7 goals in Japan's WE League. And Japan establishing themselves really as the dominant force in Asian football, just recently winning the 2026 AFC Women's Asian Cup. Last weekend, playing the final against Australia and winning that one in Sydney. Kitamura, dangerous crossing ball. Olivia McDaniel juggled it, but managed to get on top. Now McDaniel sends a long, searching ball back into the middle of the field. Of course, it's Tokyo that get to it first. Kitamura searching down the left sideline. Hiwatari is first to it. Looks for the cross. Rios is in her way, always marauding in defence. Kitamura has to work against Amita. There's Hiwatari. Has Matsuda. Kitamura again. Matsuda goes back to Kano. And finally, foot comes in from Mariah Layakan from Stallion Laguna, giving them the throw in Tokyo. Matsuda pokes a hole through the defence. Kitamura has to wheel around. Go backwards to Kano. Sumida. Kano. Finds a way through. Now Moto can't get the shot away. Sumida. Try the other side now. Sumida sends a ball out wide. This is good. Looking for Hiwatari on the cross. Just got a little too close to McDaniel. And once more, McDaniel is first to it. But Hiwatari gets it back. Tries to go straight through Hupue. And the Japan side happy to go backwards to their own goalkeeper. So if you're new to the AFC Women's Champions League, it was Tokyo Verdy Beleza who topped their group. They were unbeaten in their last 4 league matches. They've been outstanding domestically and produced so many international elite players. They recently crowned WE League champions. Some of the best players in Japan. Unfortunately, prior to this quarterfinal, they lost the MVP Yuzuki Yamamoto, which was huge for Tokyo Verdy. Yamamoto has gone to play in America for the NWSL. She's going to join Denver Summit FC, one of the newer sides in that competition in America. Such is the pedigree of the players that they produce, Tokyo Verdy. Aoki sends one forward for Shiokoshi to cross inside. Can't find Hiwatari. They'll rebound back out to take a sideline throw in. Well, the defence for Stallion Laguna has been impressive. They've had 21 clearances, 15 tackles. one foul conceded in this game so far. That was by Stallion Laguna. There's the second. This time by Tokyo Verdy. My apologies, it will be a free kick to Tokyo. And Otto Kano is lining up to take this. Entering their attacking third. Roaming ball sent forward. Header goes on to the hands of Olivia McDaniel, and she wants to roll it on fast. Play out of the back quickly. Stallion Laguna. Their best attacks have been counter-attacks as McDavidson looks to go forward. Davidson. McKenna Davidson, that is. Here she is again, the Hawaiian Davidson. Not a great throw-in, gives possession back to Tokyo. They've got plenty of room to run on the right side. Here they come, Moko, Honda. And they slip one through. Doesn't trouble the keeper though. Looks like Tokyo Verdy are preparing to make some substitutes. They might bring on their oldest player, Rumi Utsugi, the 37-year-old. Veteran and a former player in the American NWSL. Here's Shiakoshi. Has to beat one. Oh, she's taken the ground inside the penalty area. Could this be a penalty? Well, the yellow card goes up. Pew Play with a reckless tackle inside the penalty area. This will be a gift for Tokyo Verdy, and the relentless pressure and timing of this player here, Shiakoshi. Yuzuho Shiakoshi, so threatening in front of goal. If she doesn't score, she's liable to do something like this. Forces a penalty kick. Pew Play is yellow carded. They're going to take another look at it though. Referee Kim Yu-jeong unsure. And it did look like Pew Play had a lot of ball before she made contact with the shin. If you slow it right down though, the shin contact might have just happened first. It's really difficult to tell. Oh, it's going to come down to the video review here. You decide at home, is this a fair tackle? A toe got to the ball just in time. It's either the greatest tackle you've ever seen or it's lazy. But she had to do something, Pew Play. When you play it in real time, it does look like her toe got to the ball first. It's certainly enough to doubt the decision. From the front angle, it is almost clear that the ball was touched first, but from the back, it looks more like a penalty. Of course, prevented the goal-scoring opportunity of Shiakoshi, which is why yellow card awarded. But will it be reversed? It's going to be reversed. The tackle. Okay. And Ernie Nieras He breathes a sigh of relief, as does Pugh Pui. They take away the yellow card. Pugh Pui got a toe to the ball right on time, and that is one of the best goal-saving tackles you'll see in football anywhere. A brilliant piece of defence by their Myanmar import. So Japan denied an opportunity to go 3-0 up. But after a little break in play, their fans continue to rise and the energy in the stadium just gets hotter. McKenna Davidson has to wheel around in the face of Kitamura. Did she take it out? It looked like she went over the sideline. Kitamura is going to get a sideline throw here. So they make a substitution. Rumi Utsugi goes on for Tokyo. And Miyu comes on as well. Matsunaga, one of their most exciting young players, Miyu Matsunaga, the 19-year-old. He's played 5 matches for Beleza this season. No starts yet, but she's the impact substitute you want to have come on at around about the 65-minute mark. Meanwhile, Hawkinson has come off for Stallion Laguna, and Tevez will come on. Here's Kano. Opportunity for Naomoto, and that's not got the curl on it that it needed. There's Tevez. They bring on Lika Tevez, the former DeSalle University lady booter out of the American college system, playing for the Philippines in DeSalle University, and also 22 years old. Another youngster, another impact player that could come on and have real difference in this game. Shiokoshi out in space on the left where she wants to be. Kitamura goes through the midfield to Kano. Kano out wide now for Honda. And Honda shows her skills. Honda with a left boot strike, hits the head of a defender. Rebounds outside the penalty area. Laguna are defending with everything they can. That's Maria Layakan. And the ball there. Thread one through, Matsuda. Sumida now. Pops out for Stallion Laguna, and their captain, McDaniel, can get onto it. She goes a long way back, though, rather than turn on the ball and attack. Counterattacks is where they've been good. Here's a chance for Tokyo. Oh, no, the player taken down. Now Moto goes to ground. No whistle. Moto is calling for a review. And it's Pugh Pui in the tackle once more. Well, this time the referee is not going to take a look at Kim Yu-jeong. It's going to go straight over to the TV. She'll have a look. Of course, both teams get 2 reviews each, so Tokyo calling for one on this occasion. I think this time they might have a case. It doesn't look like Pugh Pui has touched any part of that ball. Now, did the Japanese player have possession? It looks like it. And tripped over on her way through. to take a strike at goal. Hikaru Naomoto. Was she fouled? You decide at home. Referee Kim Yoo-jeong from Korea Republic taking a really long look at this. If you are just joining us, this is the first quarterfinal in the AFC Women's Champions League of 2025 and 26. Tokyo Verdy Beleza of Japan are 2-0 up in the second half against Stallion Laguna FC of Philippines. They were denied a penalty earlier, Tokyo, and they've asked for one now. Oh, it looks like they'll be given it. A yellow card comes out, and Tokyo Verdy get the penalty they asked for. Naomoto out in space, draws the foul from Pupway. And that time, there was no ball collected on the tackle. Pupway receiving the yellow card. So a chance for Tokyo Verdy to go up by 3. The first time this club has featured in a knockout stage in the Champions League. Men's or women's. No team from their club has made it this far. 3-0 up. Makes it a mountain to climb for Stallion Laguna. And it's now Naomoto to take the kick. Seals it! Hikaru Naomoto! No problem. Tokyo Verdy Beleza go up by 3. Clinical by the veteran of the team, the midfielder that has been a member of the national team. Was a member of the 2014 Asian Cup, the 2018 Asian Cup, won 2 consecutive cup titles with Japan, and scored the opening goal in 2023 in the World Cup for Japan. Here she is for her club, sending them forward to what would be an almost insurmountable lead for Stallion Laguna. The way things have been played with Tokyo Verdy Beleza in so much possession and so much dominance, that feels like a ceiling goal. Pupway can only rue the decision and the mistake she made in front of the goal. Well, the officials are going to have another conversation, as one of the members of the staff of Stallion Laguna have asked for this to be looked at and reviewed. Was there a player that started their run early? Did they step inside the box before it was kicked? Review over, nothing untoward seen. The goal will stand. Naomoto seals the penalty kick. And Chandler McDaniel trying to spark some life into her Philippines club team. Tremendous work put in by Amanda Smith physically on the ball. She is dispossessed. She's been a powerhouse in the midfield. Just no one to back her up. Shiokoshi. No trouble for Olivia McDaniel. Two players collide. Leia count goes down. Play continues. Here's Otsugi. Nice ball forward. Now Matsunaga out wide. It's inside to Sumida. Short ball game has been impeccable for the Japanese side. Kitamura. Looking for a way into the box. Sumida. Two defenders at her feet. Has to go backwards to go forwards here. The long range strike, and that one's not going to go to the net. Tokyo getting aggressive now. They've had the Lions' share of the ball. Possession heavily in their favour. 73% almost possession. 72.4 compared to 27.6 for Stallion Laguna. They unable to string any passes together, the Philippine side. Shiokoshi distributes out wide. Now here's a chance. Cross in, and that's gone too long. Honda. Undirected goal Little into the cross. Corner kick now for Tokyo. 3-0 up, looking for a fourth. Header goes in towards the goal, and it's wide. Muromatsu rose first. Captain and 31-year-old defender has been with the club since 2011. She's got 80 appearances for Tokyo Verdy Beleza. One of the superstars of this team. To score a goal on the continental stage. Kitamura. It rebounds outside, and it will be given to Stallion Laguna for the throw-in. There's the banner of the home side. Flying triumphantly 3-0 with 15 minutes to go. Tokyo Verdy with the goals left in this. Looks like they think there is. They're going to bring on some reinforcements. Azuba and Riona will come on for Tokyo. Iwashi comes on, as does Riona Ujihara. A substitute that's used throughout the domestic league. Has not started a game, but regularly features in the subs through the second half. Turns the defender inside out. Beautiful move. Finds a player out wide. Kitamura with space to move. Waiting for reinforcements. Instead goes backwards. Build-up play. Matsuda. Chipped in. Matsuda receives back. This time in front of goal. Kano can't get it in. Just need a toe on it from the cross of Azusa Iwashimitsu. Straight off the bench and straight into goal-scoring opportunities is Iwashimitsu. Beautiful cross. Mistimed by Cano. Stallion Laguna still looking for a counter-attacking opportunity. They had one really good one in the first half before anyone had scored. They've had moments where they've looked threatening. Need to go forward fast and change the direction, the tempo very quickly before the Japanese side can get a hold of the possession. Smith in the midfield has been huge. Cano beats one defender. And Rios is there. She's offside though, Cano. Meanwhile, Matsunaga is on the turf after this collision with Amanda Smith and then Hugh Pway, who's on a yellow card from that previous penalty. Matsunaga's just 19 years old, one of the most exciting youth players in Japan nationally. Looking to get her on the ball and just start to threaten. Shiokoshi. Crossing, looking for Kitamura. Sent away, cleared by Amanda Smith. Well done by the defence again of Stallion Laguna. Tsuki. Washimitsu. Washimitsu, distributor in the midfield. Rios has been good, but Ujihara is better. Ujihara one-on-one. And just floats it wide. The perfect move. Couldn't get the curl on it that she needed to send it home. What a moment of individual brilliance though, Ujihara. Another impact substitute. Another youngster, 21 years old. How about the confidence in this 21-year-old? Do that against one of the best goalkeepers in this competition. Olivia McDaniel has been outstanding. Despite the 3 goals, she's been the busiest player on the pitch for Laguna. And it's McDaniel that sends one forward into the afternoon sky. Looking for Fernandez in the midfield. Finds Smith. Fernandez. Here's McDaniel. Fernandez looking for McDaniel. This is one of the best chances we've seen for Laguna. They're dispossessed though, Tokyo. Honda. Keep it in, we'll get the throw in. The Japanese fans on their feet. Know how much this means for their club. First time ever the club is featured in a Champions League knockout stage. They are looking to go to the semi-final, looking to go to goal again for the 4th time! Tokyo Verdy Beleza, they do it once more and it's through their youngster, the 19-year-old Matsunaga. She finds the net. And Tokyo Verdy Beleza punch their ticket almost to the semi-final of the AFC Women's Champions League. Beautifully timed run, execution was perfect, just had to jink it around the goalkeeper with the final touch. Off the left boot, Matsunaga. Reinforcements from Valeria Rios were too slow. This is why she is one of the most watched young players in Japan football. Spoke to a couple of Japanese coaches this week. They said Matsunaga is one to watch. They should look to get her on the ball and create opportunities like that. And certainly, if she has a chance to finish, she will. Here's Kano. Matsunaga again. Float with the ball. Honda. Goes inside, finds Ujihara, who finds the defender. Matsunaga. Honda. Ujihara. Has two defenders to beat. Tries to go through the middle. Shiokoshi comes to round up. Kano. Honda. Looking for the cross. Dispossessed for a moment by Pupue. Finds Shiokoshi. Now patient Tokyo Verdy. It is their strength and it has been all game. Here's Honda. Crossing ball, a little too hard. Too fast to get onto. Fernandez will get there first in defence for Stallion Laguna. Goes back into a dangerous zone. Matsunaga can send it right back in. Kano at the edge of the box. Finds the defence of Pupue. And it looks like a Stallion Laguna player has gone to ground after that. The scoreline as we watch final minutes tick down in this second half. Tokyo Verdy Beleza have 3 fingers and a thumb on their ticket to the semi-final. Kano shooting and scoring! Oh yes, she can! Tokyo Verdy Beleza blaze through. They are 5-0 up with 5 minutes to go. Well, it looks like it was Ujihara, my apologies to Otto Kano. Ujihara with the touch to score this 5th goal. As she's been lurking all day, the impact substitute, since she came on. She's created chances, and the first player to congratulate her is Kano. But Ujihara scores for Tokyo. That just about seals it. Tokyo Verdy Beleza. Stallion Laguna try one more. Ujihara says no. Wants to run. Goes forward for Shiokoshi with a lovely touch in front of the keeper. And Chandler McDaniel. Olivia McDaniel, in fact, just too good. Has a little discussion through the air to her sister Chandler McDaniel, who's at the front line for Stallion Laguna. Looking to connect with her here. Shu Orba in goals for Tokyo. Sends one back towards the blender. Shiokoshi trying to dispossess. Valeria Rios does really well, but here come the reinforcements. Kitamura at pace. Kitamura finds herself in front of goal. Stallion Laguna make the clearance. Defense really good from the Philippine side. They've been called on time and again. They've stood up in the moments that mattered. Almost another goal for Tokyo. Matsunaga. Her eyes light up. She saw the left side open, left open by Olivia McDaniel. Worryingly, it's McDaniel that has gone down after that. Substitution being made here in the final moments. Yancy Yalong, striker for Stallion Laguna, will come on with the hopes of maybe putting one one away just before the end of the game. Amita comes off. So with under 3 minutes of regulation time to go, Tokyo 5-0 up in this knockout stage, the first knockout stage of this Women's Champions League. Micah Tevez gives away a free kick to Tokyo. And they relish the opportunity to take the control again, take possession in front of their home fans. They'd love to see this out. Ball at their feet and a crowd full of green cheering them on. Tokyo Beleza finally have a team through to the knockout stage, and here comes an opportunity though for Fernandez, the final. One more chance to score. Leia Can forces a corner. Stallion Laguna will win a corner after this work by Leia Can in the final moments of the match. This is their first corner of the game for Stallion Laguna. Captain McDaniel steps up to take it. Here's the kick from McDaniel. Gets to a green shirt first, but McDaniel will get the rebound back out. Has to get around Otto Kano. Disciplined in defense, Tokyo. And this ball's going to sit for Kitamura to run onto. We know she's got pace. And she's got Ujihara in front of goal for a second opportunity. Ujihara keeps it in somehow. The rebound out. It's still in play for her teammate. And forced into a corner situation. Olivia McDaniel has done well there. Ujihara almost had her beat. Did so well to keep this inside from going on over the byline. And it was Murumatsu unable to finish. Scrambling defense has to be applauded by Stallion Laguna FC. They've really come in as underdogs in this fight. Holding Tokyo Verdy. Here's the cross, headed away at first by Pupue. Ujihara is in the box, looking for the cross. And at goal, headed towards it, is their captain, Murumatsu. Wouldn't that be a way to finish for Murumatsu, captain of this Tokyo side at home? It would send the crowd into chaos. Murumatsu instead calms things down, finds a pass on the wing. Here they develop their lovely midfield transfers, Tokyo Verdy. Chipping ball forward for Kitamura to run onto. It'll sit. Hold up. She's got Valeria to beat Rios. That one's gone over the crossbar. Seven minutes of injury time. 2.5 tick down. Under 5 to go. Time is in the referee's hands. Their fate looks written. Tokyo Verdy Beleza. Honda wins a battle to go backwards. Oncoming pressure from McDaniel. Here's Shu Oba, has to deal with it. Clearance made, gets over the top of Fernandez, but Valeria Rios is there. Touch forward to Kitamura. And Tokyo take possession once more. Shiokoshi trying to find Ujihara. Instead, we'll find Honda on the wing. Honda with a powerful kick towards goal. Double fisted away by Olivia McDaniel. Another corner. Otokano sends it in. It's a chaos ball and it falls at the feet of Muramatsu. She can't finish. Muramatsu finds Shiokoshi, maybe for the last time. Oh, Valeria Rios has to be careful here. Ujihara went to ground. Rios said, not me, no problem. Referee continues the play. 5 minutes of injury time almost gone. Washimitsu. Kano. Honda out wide, has space. Has a player running on, that's Honda. Crossing ball, Pupway. Can't clear it, now they make the clearance. Stallion Laguna. Muramatsu has to run backwards. Kano. Finds a gap in the defense of Stallion Laguna. Find Matsunaga. Attacking piece here for Tokyo. Crossing ball, Ujihara can't get ahead to it. Inside the penalty area. Matsunaga being harangued by Stallion Laguna players. Looks for Honda to cross it in with a little bit more space. The header from Kitamura goes wide. Nanami Kitamura. It's been huge. Already got a goal and sets up so much opportunity. But Honda as well. The impact substitute off the bench, so crucial. 18 years old, Momoka Honda. Expect to hear that name more in Japanese women's football. McDaniel. One final attempt to go forward for Stallion Laguna FC before their road in the AFC Champions League ends. Her sister McDaniel dispossessed by Tokyo. Kitamura finds Kano. Has to go back inside. Nice overlapping run by Kitamura. Can find space on the right for Honda to turn the Jets on. First to it though is Isabella Pachon, national team player for the Philippines. And that will do it. The final whistle sounds and it's Tokyo Verdy Beleza who are through to the semi-finals of the AFC Women's Champions League. They're the first team to punch their ticket in this knockout stage through a performance built on control, composure, and their trademark precision. They managed the game, took their moment at full time. It's Tokyo Verdy Beleza 5, Stallion Laguna 0. Well, this is a club that knows what success looks like. Tonight they've shown they belong right at the pointy end of this competition. Japan, fresh off winning the AFC Asian Women's Cup just 1 week ago, have a side in this club continental competition and would love their Tokyo Verdy Beleza to go all the way. Well, they've made it that bit easier. 1 step closer to continental silverware and a chance to etch their name into the history of a tournament still writing its first chapters. As for the Philippines, Stallion Laguna FC, it is the end of the road, but a powerful statement of progress. Tested on one of Asia's biggest stages and shown just how far they've come for the Philippines nation. But this night belongs to Tokyo Verdy Beleza and their home fans. They are into the Final Four. They carry the expectation and momentum, and they look every bit like a contender to go all the way. That is all from me for now. My name's Kate Allman. We hope you've enjoyed the coverage of the AFC Women's Champions League. It continues all weekend, 4 quarterfinals to determine who will play in the semi-finals and the next test that awaits in May. For now, I'll say goodbye and hope you have a wonderful weekend. We will leave you with shots of the celebrations from Tokyo. Have a great night.